a lot of work for a coffee. I think I made a fluffy egg. My baby finger's stuck. It's stuck. Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. We are filming another testing TikTok life hacks video. I'm so excited. As per usual, some of these are hacks, some recipes, some challenges, just bits and bobs. We're just gonna call them hacks just for the sake of a simple YouTube title. We're just gonna test them. We're gonna see how they go. I'm really excited, and without further ado, let's test. Hi, welcome to my kitchen. So we're gonna test the coffee hack. Before you say you've already seen this everywhere, because it has been everywhere, we're going to be testing it without the sugar. So I tried it with sugar on my vlog channel. If you haven't seen that, I will leave it in the clickable I button or the description down below. I already tried it with sugar. I now want to try it without sugar because I just found it ridiculously sweet and can't imagine having 2 tablespoons of sugar every time I have a coffee. So I'm going to try it just with coffee and water and just see if it whips up the same. We're just gonna go for it. We're just gonna go same volume of coffee to same volume of water, and we're just gonna see how this goes. And I'm gonna be here whipping for a while. I'm gonna go for 3, just because I want a nice amount to mix. I feel like otherwise it's just gonna be stuck to the sides. 1, 2, 3. Okay, same water, same coffee. And now we mix with my special whisk. Oh gosh, that's gonna go all over me. Yes, I realise this looks weird. Let's not discuss it. I mean, it's getting thicker. It's definitely frothing. I really wish I had an electric whisk. It would make life so much easier. It's a lot of work for a coffee. Let's just see what this does. I mean, it's definitely not as thick, but it does give the same kind of effect. Oh, it looks cool. It's like leaking down. That looks kind of cool, but then the bubbles are setting rapidly. Wait, look at the bubbles on this. They look interesting. So I'm gonna take a sip, but what I will say, already tried this coffee, is way too strong for me, but I'm just hoping it's less sugary. I mean, there's no sugar in there, so I guess. I'm scared of these bubbles. They don't look the nicest. It's better than the other one, but it's still ridiculously strong. I think this one's definitely had more time to mix and weaken because of the milk, whereas the other one just sat on top because it was so thick, which meant you got a bit of the thick and a bit of the milk. This one's sort of mixing into the milk. So I feel like I could deal with this. I could definitely drink that a lot easier than the other one. It doesn't look as appetizing. It's not quite as thick, and you don't get the same consistency, which was delightful on the other one. However, there's no sugar in it, which means it's a lot better for you. And it's a lot weaker because it's actually now mixed. So I'm just gonna say, this is... Will I choose this over a pod in an espresso machine? No. But it's not bad. Okay, the next TikTok is less of a hack, more of a challenge that I really wanted to try, and that is the handstand challenge, where you basically do a handstand against a wall, try and put a shirt on. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to the footage of that. Enjoy.
No, I think you can do it.
Right. Oh my, I can't even get into the t-shirt. Oh, that's one arm. That's one arm. Can I just do this?
No, nice cheating.
Oh, I'm dying. I don't think I can go on this hand.
No. That hard, was it?
Give me 2 seconds, I want to try again.
Go.
This is really hard.
Go.
Give me 2 more seconds.
1, 2,
I'm gonna try.
3, go.
Shh.
Go. And go.
I'm gonna try and get this hand in first because I've struggled to balance on this hand, which is weird because that's my right hand.
Yeah, boring.
Surely
go.
that should be easier.
1, 2,
Shut
3, go.
up. Okay. Gosh. Oh, my baby finger's stuck. It's stuck.
Shut up.
I'm dying.
Are you aware of what you've got to do?
Dunno.
Is that really hard?
That's incredibly difficult. I really thought I stood some sort of chance. Yeah.
No.
No, it's not for me, that one. I'm too weak. I'm too weak. I tried.
To get on the weights.
I tried really hard. Your turn. Okay, the next hack is the fact that apparently you can change the way a door locks, bolts, kind of thing, by pulling it out and twisting it around. Now, as soon as we saw this TikTok, Nick tested it on our bedroom door and it didn't work. But then I noticed our bathroom door has on it like changeable bolt or something like that. So I want to go and try it on our bathroom door. This door lock says on it reversible bolt, and I wanted to wait until I was filming to try this, so I've not done this yet, but I feel like it could work. Ow, maybe not. Oh, oh no. Does it not come out? What does reversible bolt mean? I really thought this would be able to move, only I'm gripping it as hard as I can. And this does not come out. TikTok lied. Okay, for the next hack, we are going to try to make Fanta into slime by adding a little bit of PVA glue. Now, we've made slime on my channel before. I've made slime and I've failed at slime. And the difference between failing and making it is something called borax, or sodium borate, or boric acid. Those things activate slime. So what's in here, for example, this is contact lens solution from Boots, and it has in it boric acid, and when you add it to PVA glue, ta-da, slime. I've looked at the ingredients in Fanta. There is no bore anything. There's a lot of acids. There's malic acid and citric acid and acid, but there's no bore anything. So here's the plan. We're gonna add some glue to our Fanta and see what happens. I doubt anything's gonna happen. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a little bit of this and just see if we can at least get orange slime. That's what we're gonna aim for. We will add a little bit of this, just because we know that that makes slime, but we'll test it their way anyway. And hopefully this doesn't go all over me. We're okay. I don't think this is gonna work. I also don't have a clue how much glue to add, but I've added a lot, so if this, imagine if this actually just made slime, and I would be blown away. I'm almost excited for this to make slime. Or it's just gonna explode, isn't it, from me mixing it. So you mix it in the bottle. Please don't explode on me. Ooh. Didn't realise it was bubbled that much. There's like half a bottle in there and it's ready to explode. Okay. Smells like Fanta. Looks like Fanta. Has glue in it. Don't drink it. Doesn't look slime-like at all, but the bubbles aren't settling. You know how normally the bubbles would disappear? Well, I've just got lots of bubbles. The bubbles start here and go all the way up, and they're not settling. They're just staying there as bubbles. Okay, we're gonna add some more glue. We're gonna see what happens now. Let's get some more glue in there. I personally think this isn't so much of a hack as a trick. So you think you can make slime, you open the bottle and it just goes everywhere. Still not slime. I think I'm gonna add a little bit of this and we're just gonna see what happens. And just see if it clumps in any way, shape or form. There's no slime happening. Okay, we're gonna pour this into a bowl and see what's going on. Is it slime? There's no slime here. That's just a bowl of Fanta. Still not slime. There's just too much liquid to make this slime. Well, this failed, didn't it? There is glue and there's boric acid in there. Still not making slime. Next up isn't a hack, it's more of a challenge. We're using the nose painter filter and drawing a smiley face. So I'm gonna go ahead, record my screen, and we're gonna see if I can draw a face. And I'm really nervous for how awful this is gonna look. Draw a smiley face? Oh, this is not even a circle. And then we're gonna go, huh. Oh no! Huh. Huh. That was tragic. That was really bad. But also, I took too long, so we're gonna have to start again. Go. We've got to be a bit faster this time because last time I took too long. And break your back, nose, break your back, eye, break your back, smile. That's a terrible smiley face. Lovely. That's way better than before. Back, back, back. I did a smiley face. I did a smiley face. I'm pretty impressed with that. Also out of breath. Pretty impressed with my smiley face though. Okay, for the next hack, we're gonna do some cooking. Now, in this TikTok, the person filming it used chopsticks. We don't own chopsticks, so I'm gonna whisk the egg. So I'm gonna do is separate the yolk and the whites, whisk the whites, add the yolk, and then try and make a fluffy egg. And I'm really hoping this is gonna work. Okay. Oh gosh. Okay. Egg whites. Put the yolk into this little egg cup. Cute. I'm just gonna whisk the whites until they're fluffy. That is a fluffy egg white, if I do say so myself. So, I'm gonna put a little bit of oil in the pan. Moment of truth. A little bit nervous. We're gonna just leave that there. We're gonna pour this into the pan, like such, and plop the egg white in the center. Oh no. I mean, it's cooking. Egg white on the yolk. Move out of the way. I think I made a fluffy egg. Cooking, it looks so cute. I don't know how I know when it's done. It looks like it's burning. Turning down the heat. I made a fluffy egg. I made a fluffy egg. Look at it. I don't think the fluff is actually cooked. Oh, it actually is warm. The bottom of the egg is cooked. I think I was meant to steam it. No, you don't steam it. It has just popped up a whole ton more. So this is the egg, and this is what the bottom of the egg looks like. Like fluff, kind of. And then the top is kind of bouncy. And then you've just got the yolk sitting in there. But look, how weird does that look? I made a fluffy egg. I'm quite impressed with myself. I made a mess, but I'm quite impressed with myself. This hack requires an extension cable, and basically what the person does is plug the extension cable into itself and then charge their phone. Now, that's not really how electricity works, but I feel like there's a chance, there's a little bit of life left in this, so I may be able to charge my phone for like 3 seconds. So I'm gonna plug this in to itself, and then we're gonna plug my phone in. Let's see if my phone charges. Not even for a second. It doesn't charge at all. I thought maybe there was a tiny little bit of energy left in this and it would charge, but as you can see, 0 charge. This is a fail, but I mean, you were expecting a miracle if you thought electricity was just gonna, I don't know how you thought this worked if you did believe it, so maybe we'll just put a little clown face on the screen. Okay, for the next hack, we are going to attempt the Oreo and milk mug cake type thing. So, basically in the TikTok, they mush the Oreo in some milk in a cup, and then it turns into cake when they put it in the microwave for a minute. So I'm just gonna double check if there's any extra instructions. So I'm gonna grab my mug, we're gonna put some Oreos in it. I don't know how many. It looks like he did around 3 or 4. So I'm gonna go for 4. Okay, it does not say how much milk. It just says Oreos, milk, mush with a fork. And then the only information they do actually give in terms of numbers is that it wants 1 minute in the microwave. So 1 minute. Go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, I count way too fast. It looks like black volcano mush and kind of cake. It does kind of look like cake mix. Oh my gosh, it smells delectable. Oh my goodness, it smells so good. Okay, it genuinely does look like cake mix, but kind of volcano cake mix. It's like black. Okay, we're gonna try a little bit. That's delicious. That's actually delicious. It tastes like chocolate cake, but the texture is kind of like undercooked cake, but you know that it's not undercooked because the Oreo is already cooked and milk is fine to drink undercooked. This is delicious. If I put it in the microwave for a little bit longer, it would probably go more solid, but I am so enjoying this texture. It's almost like the texture of a just undercooked cake, which you would obviously put back in the oven because it's not cooked enough. This is cooked enough. The Oreos were already cooked, so I'm not gonna get food poisoning. There's no raw flour in here or raw eggs. It's all cooked. Oh my goodness. Oh my freaking goodness, this is delicious. The next TikTok hack has been going around the internet kind of like crazy, mainly on TikTok, but I've seen it on Twitter as well and a little bit on Instagram, and that's the fact that your front-facing selfie camera on your phone distorts your face if it's held up close, but then if you hold it away from you and zoom in, then it changes the way you look. Disclosure, because I work with cameras and lenses, I already knew this, but I still thought it would be fun to record my screen and see how different I look when I hold it up close compared to when I hold it away. So I'm gonna go onto TikTok. This is Brooklyn or Bailey. I don't know which twin this is, but I'm gonna use the face tracking app on myself. I'm gonna record my screen and we're gonna see how different I look, whether I'm zoomed in or I'm far away. You can't see too much, but I'll put my screen recording on the screen. So if I stand close to the screen, this is how I look, really attractive. And then if I go back, my face changes. Like, I look like I'm squished into the camera, and then I go back and I flatten out. Ooh. So that hack obviously gets a big thumbs up. Obviously in the app it's a little bit less clear when you are zoomed in, but if you do have a camera that can zoom a little bit without losing the quality, it is always a better photo if you have the person taking the photo stand back a little bit and zoom in. You just look less distorted like this. You look a little bit flatter and just a little bit better. So yes, that one works. Okay, so that is it for today's video. I really do hope you enjoyed. If you did, give it a thumbs up for me. It makes me super duper happy. And then let me know in the comments down below what your For You page is full of. Mine is pretty much dancers, people playing tricks on their parents, and food. Pretty much. Let me know what yours is full of down below, and I will see you guys very soon. Love you. Bye.